What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Gooncast. I'm Alex, and I have two of the other goons over here, Brandon and Ming. What's up,
What's
guys?
up?
What's up?
What's up?
How's everyone doing? How's everyone's week?
It's been all right. It's been cool.
Same stuff.
Same stuff. Just doing streaming again. Very fun stuff.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch completely yesterday, but I did notice that you guys were doing some sort of drinking thing.
Oh yeah. We all got together, all of our viewers from my other streaming friend, and then we did like face cams and did all the drinking and stuff. And that was pretty fun, you know?
What do you guys drink? Like soju or like hard
Well,
stuff?
dude, my dad had like one of those old pocket liquors you get from the airport.
Oh,
You
those
know,
little mini ones.
those little mini ones. So I had vodka, had some cognac, had some Jim Beam, and some gin,
Sounds delicious.
and some whiskey.
Dude, how much did you drink, man?
I drank 5 of the little small bottles of 40%.
Yeah, I haven't drank in a while. It's been months. I miss it, to be honest.
Yo,
Keep
It's
going.
not a good thing that you miss alcohol, but I just want to get lit sometimes, man.
Yo, Brandon, you used to be a beast.
A beast.
A beast at
Why do you
drinking,
say
man.
I used to be a beast?
I don't know, it sounds
Are you saying he's not a beast
Am I
anymore?
not a beast anymore?
yeah, it sounds like you don't drink as much.
What do you do realize I drank most of this within the first 30 minutes.
It's not a competition, guys. It's not a competition.
I heard stories of this guy drinking like
But I think Brandon here has the highest tolerance out of all of us.
Yeah.
That we can say, but we're not alcoholic.
Yeah, I only drink every now and then. I don't do this that often.
How about you, Ming? How's your week?
Well, seems like the weather is getting better. So I was thinking about starting photography again, and I was going to ask you, Alex, actually, if you want to get some portraits of yourselves.
On my dick pic and shit.
You need some dick pics? What?
Yeah.
For my Tinder and all that. Yeah.
Of all the
Yeah.
things to say, you say dick pic first. What the fuck? What's wrong with you?
He's gonna put his dick pic on Tinder, dude.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
I never do that.
TOS, dude.
That's not for everyone to see. That's it's all jokes. I'm down, Ming, to take some pictures to go outside, whatever it is. I'm down. Just hit me up.
What about you, man?
And
How you been?
Yeah,
Nothing
what you
good.
been up to?
I saw that you gotten your Pokemon cards.
Yes, sir.
Didn't you do your video for that?
I did it, but it was too long, so I can't even upload it on YouTube. So I'm trying to figure. I might have to cut it down, like cut it into parts.
How's it too long?
It was like almost an hour, so I guess it was too long.
Oh, jeez.
So I mean, yeah, I know. It was my first video, and I tried uploading it. It just couldn't upload. It says too long. But yeah, my brother came back. He got me a pack of the McDonald's 25th anniversary Pokemon cards. So I'm gonna get more to open it up all together. That's the plan. But I'm happy that I got one though. So today our topic would be college, our experience, education, all sorts of that stuff. Let's start off with what college did you go to and what did you major in?
So I went to University of California, Riverside, where it's always hot as fuck. And then I majored in material science.
Material science.
Yeah.
Wow, bro.
You know what, dude, bro? It's the science of materials.
Damn. Damn, what kind of stuff do you study? Like chemistry and all that, or like
So material science is like multidisciplinary. So you have to study chemistry, you have to study like mechanical engineering stuff. If you really want to, it goes into like everything, but you choose like a focus. But my program wasn't that good, so it kind of was very generalized.
I feel it. Did you like it overall?
I thought the subject matter was very interesting, but then after college, it's just like, man, you have to be like a PhD or something to get a job.
There's a lot of especially right now in this climate, it's just like just having a bachelor is not enough.
Yeah, it sucks. It's like, man, imagine like 30, 20 years ago, bachelor's was like the shit, basically. But now it's like everyone has it.
Yeah. How about you, Ming?
So for college, I went to San Jose State and I majored in biomedical engineering.
Okay, so we got two smart asses over here.
Nah, man.
Okay.
Oh man, we were smart asses before. Now we're just dumbasses, dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
How is that?
So my department, well, my major is in the same department as the chemical and materials engineers. For some reason, our department is categorized as one with just three majors basically, and each department's kind of small with like very little or very few students. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure Brandon's the same thing, right?
You mean what for what? Like very little?
Like very little
Yeah,
students.
you think about this. My major only had like 30 students a class.
It's very concentrated, huh? And
Yeah.
especially it's really hard, so a lot of people drop out.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, yeah, it's always impressive that you guys went through it.
True, true. But
The
what
engineers,
but dude, what about you, Alex? This is about you now. This
Yeah,
is not
man.
about us. It's about you. This is about you, buddy.
So yeah, it's kind of a history for me, but like I ended up doing art and design, dude. So completely opposite from you guys.
Oh, cool. Okay, hey, can you
Sounds
help me?
like you can draw your own
Hey,
dick pic, dude.
hey,
No, I
can
can't.
you help me make stream overlays?
No, I suck. I actually,
God damn it!
I actually kind of suck, to be honest.
What the hell? You majored in
Uh,
this, dude.
yeah. I mean,
What was
yeah,
your
I did.
GPA?
I did. Okay. Like, yeah, that's why I say it was a little complicated. I was like really into it at first, and also I went to UC Irvine, and it's not really an art school, but I don't want to use that as the main reason. I just feel like I kind of lost like interest and touch after I just graduated, and after, practice makes perfect, and I didn't practice. Let's put it that way. So yeah, it's just like I'm not gonna put out some amazing work out of nowhere and shit if that's what you're expecting. Which it's always one thing that I'm like, man, I wish I majored in something else, or whatever, like accounting or something.
I think that's most of us actually.
Yeah, that is. Wait, so during college, did you put in a lot of work in your artwork in class?
Did I put in a lot of work? I mean, what do you mean
Hey,
by a lot of work?
I had a roommate where he was an animation major and he's constantly just drawing.
Oh yeah, no, I don't have that dedication. Hello.
oh, this guy, dude. Wait, isn't your art majors like super expensive for supplies and everything?
It's not super expensive.
'Cause
I still have to pay for my own supplies, obviously.
yeah, but I know like, dude, for my school, they had art classes, and it was like one of the art classes you had to pay like $100 or something just to get
Yeah, just to
supplies.
get supplies. Yeah, for sure. I think I dropped a painting class because we needed hella like materials and stuff, or not materials, but equipments. I was like, hell no. But yeah, story is I wanted to do game related stuff, but it's always design. And I went in with computer game science, and that shit was too hard. So that's why I have respect for the engineers and the computer scientist people if they get through it. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to do coding. I never thought about coding, to be honest. So let's just do this. Back to what you're asking me, Ming. I wasn't like super dedicated either. I recognize that. That's me basically.
Did you guys ever get like when you became a freshman in college, you guys ever get like homesick because we didn't really go to schools that were very close to home out of high school?
So for me, unlike you guys, I know you guys were in SoCal area, but for me, I'm still in the Bay Area. It wasn't too much of a homesick for me
Hmm.
because I can go home every so often or whenever, right? But some of the stuff I do miss from home is the comfort and the quietness of home. I don't know. There's always some sort of disturbance whenever I'm.
True, but I think first year was very eventful because you were in dorms and you get to meet a lot of people.
I never really gotten homesick. Maybe in the beginning, I was like, oh, I kind of miss my mom's cooking or whatever. But I always wanted to get out of the house and
Oh, I see.
have
Yeah,
some
I
independence.
heard this Alex guy is a party animal in the
Oh
freshman year.
hell no, dude! I wish I partied more, bro. I feel like Brandon partied more than me.
Nah,
I don't know,
dude, I was like such an introvert in first
dude.
year.
Dude, me too, dude. Like,
Yeah,
but
I
yeah, homesick. Not really. I actually really enjoyed it, and I wished I met more people and more extrovert or outgoing.
Same.
That is
Right?
actually
Yeah.
same as
I
us
remember,
too.
dude. I remember one time the whole dorm was like, "Oh, we're going to Denny's," and then my introverted ass was like, "Fuck no, I'm not going."
Dude, yeah, there's like, especially in the beginning where they have a lot of bonding events,
Yeah.
whatever, for your dorm, because everyone's new. That's the beautiful thing about it. Everyone's new, and they will go to get boba at night, and then I remember people asking me, and my fucking introverted ass as well.
It's like,
Just
nah, nah, I'm
nah,
okay.
I'm good.
Nah, nah,
Like
nah.
It's like, nah,
I'm
I
I'm
got,
gonna
I got a
stay in my
homework.
room. I'm
Let
gonna
me
stay
stay
in
in
my
my room and
room.
play Overwatch or some shit.
Uh, oh yeah, I was drawing or some shit.
Oh,
But I wish I met more people. But
I,
yeah,
I,
I was never really homesick.
I feel like I was homesick for like a quarter, and then it kind of faded away. But it was also a struggle. I hated being so introverted and not doing anything.
Same as you guys. I hated being introverted. I didn't really go out of my way to meet people or even talk to people. I felt like I was solely focusing on class, at least in the beginning, and then it all went downhill.
True. I mean, like later on, I did try to meet people, but it's hard as just going out to meet people you don't know as an individual, like without a group. Or at least for me, I like to meet people with someone I know because I feel
Uh,
like more comfortable, you know?
no, I know what you mean. I like to meet people that are friends of friends kind of thing, right? It's easier. Yeah.
Yeah, rather than going straight up like, "Hey, I'm Brandon." Oh, where are you from? And, like the awkward like intro conversation.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I like it when someone introduces you like, oh, hey, this is my friend here, blah blah blah, and then like, oh,
Yeah.
it's like he's this major, and then you're like, oh, aren't you this major too, or something like, oh yeah, something. I don't know. I felt like it's easier that way.
Yeah, true, true.
I mean, all I did when I went to college, I'm gonna stop playing games. I'm gonna meet all sorts of different people. But after a while, I went back to my old ways.
Yeah, it's
I
like
just start playing games. It was so bad. Oh my
it's
god,
like you
dude.
just want to be comfortable. But
That
sometimes
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
main thing. Yeah.
It just,
yeah,
yeah. There's no one else to blame but yourself, to be honest.
especially nowadays, you just gotta get a little uncomfortable now to get out there and do stuff.
Well, for me now, it's the things that made me uncomfortable like years before. It doesn't make me uncomfortable now anymore. It's like I've given up.
Oh yeah, me too. Like I think when I tried to meet people on my own, it just felt so awkward for me. And I could tell like if I feel awkward, then it's gonna make the whole interaction awkward. And then it
Yeah.
makes it even harder to connect with people.
I mean, nowadays, I think we kind of go out of our way to, socialize and meet people, right? I could say
Yeah.
that for you guys, right? So I think, even though we didn't do that much in college, but we reflected and want to do better. And I guess now we are different. We want to meet new people and then we try to make conversation with people. So
True.
we just learn from it.
Well, right now it's fine, at least for me to
I
not
don't
meet
know
new
about Ming
people.
though. Ming never wants to go
He
out.
never wants to go out. He's
Yeah.
Man, I don't want to meet new people.
Yo,
Dude,
you don't even-
we're
you
we're
don't
in a
even-
pandemic,
you don't
man.
even hang out with the old people, bro.
Yeah, dude, you don't even hang out with the old people, dude. Guys, listeners, this is so hard to get Ming out, dude.
Yeah, he never goes out. Every time he's like, "Hey, man, you want to go on a walk?" I already went for a walk.
I did went for a
It's
walk.
cold. I'm tired. Oh.
I'm old, man. I'm tired.
Just hang out with us, man. Come on.
I guess just to go off on that, what are some of the regrets that you guys,
That's one of my questions I was going to ask too.
yeah, what are some of the regrets that you guys have, like, through your college experience?
Definitely the social aspect.
Okay,
I know
okay.
I could have definitely met so many people in my first year. But
For
if
sure,
I went
for
to
sure.
if I went to like any parties with people, like my dorm. Also regrets is I guess being more career focused. I guess my mentality back then was just like, oh, I just got to get through classes, get through school, then get a job, when it's not really that simple, where you
Mhm,
have to
mhm.
like kind of network with your teachers and everything. And I didn't really do that because my introvert ass was like, I don't want to talk to these people.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, it's intimidating, dude.
Yeah, it is because what I talk to them about. But I guess nowadays I understand, especially like how we're working and everything with our bosses and stuff. You kind of just do like small talk with them rather than that type of stuff. Like, oh, and then build that connection. But I was definitely very intimidated in the past about career opportunities.
100%.
Yeah.
How about you, Ming?
For me, definitely, I agree with the social aspect. I felt like I should have been more social from the very start in like freshman year. I know during freshman year, a lot of people are starting out going to the gym, and I didn't start going to the gym till like junior or senior year of college. And that changes my life in terms of like health and fitness. Yeah. I mean, aside from the social aspect, I agree with Brandon as well. In terms of like career and class, I felt like I discovered like drinking and socializing a little late. So I was kind of struggling juggling socializing and in terms of class.
I mean, it's not that bad because like you start on drinking first, right? You know how there's some people that just prioritize that over school. And
Yeah.
they drop out. I've known some people who've done that, and it's not great.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, but I felt like I should have portioned it instead of like being torn between the two. Should never be torn between like partying and going to school. Yeah, always choose what's more important.
But some people don't think like that.
Yeah,
They just want to
yeah.
have fun.
How about in terms of like major and stuff? You guys got any regrets on that and what you studied?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
Um,
because like mine is too specific. So
You
I wish I chose something more generalized.
like just engineering or something, or just coding or something like that.
I feel like I could have done maybe chemistry or math, but I don't know. I kind of hated chemistry.
Chemistry is hard. Yeah. How about you?
Yeah.
Nick?
I feel like me and Brandon's major were our major are kind of recent compared to the other engineering majors.
Yeah, it's only like 50 years old compared to like 150, 200 years old.
Yeah, and I don't know about Brandon, but like I didn't even learn coding.
I learned a little bit, but I was very deterred by coding. Like I hated coding with a passion. Like I didn't want to put any effort to do coding. So I was just like,
Yeah, me
hey,
too, dude.
hey, what do you got for the answer?
Hey,
Yeah,
dude,
but,
me
like-
too, dude. Holy shit, dude.
But like all the other majors, like the mechanical engineers, the electrical engineers, they have at least the basics of coding. I don't even have the basics down, man.
Yep.
Yeah, me neither. Once I got to like, hey, this like print text, pretty easy. Once I got to loops, oh fuck, loops.
Dude, yeah, I remember our friends Calvin and Richard. Do you guys know Daniel?
Daniel, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he pursue coding though?
Yeah. Well, he's computer science. Yeah, but yeah, the other two are engineers, and yeah, I remember them doing coding and stuff. Those people are smart, bruh.
Though it's their major. I felt like if I had a major where I started coding from the very beginning, I felt like it won't be as hard.
I was gonna start coding from the very beginning, but then the problem with my because I wanted to do computer engineering, right? But they didn't. I was unsure of what I wanted to do, right? So they didn't have an undeclared engineering major, which cucked me so hard because I had to be put in undeclared life science.
What the?
And then by the time I took computer science class, I had to take my first one was an online class, and I hated it.
I actually my school actually have a undeclared kind of general engineering major. I was in that first, and then I switched over to biomedical engineering because I thought it was bioengineering where you like engineer like I don't know like genomes and genetics. And I was like, ooh,
Ooh,
it's like,
I feel like
ooh,
that's
but
getting more into like regular biology.
Dude,
that's
could-
more biology related. And then I was like, fuck, dude.
dude, you could have been finding a cure to COVID.
Yeah, but the problem was that like
This
I was so dedicated because I already took like so many calc class and I didn't want to like drop it and waste like time.
I feel that's me too. I didn't want to I felt like kind of pressured to finish college on time.
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
So did you guys felt pressure to finish school in 4 years?
yeah, because I felt bad. I didn't want to stay there that long, because that's more money going to waste.
yeah, I definitely did. It's just the money thing, and yeah, it's just like I took 5 years
Same.
because I didn't really talk about my regrets, but I kind of touched on it. But it's just I wish I paid more attention and put more effort in picking my major and shit. instead of just choosing it like random, not randomly, but half-assly. And I also wish I did more, and like I went into computer science, but I wasn't like, I didn't really study hard either. And when that's the case, you kind of just like, you can't keep up with the courses. So yeah, so it's like, it's really just my fault for being complacent and thinking like, oh, it's gonna be okay and all that, and not really putting into the work. Other than that, just what you guys said about being more social, meeting more people, networking, and also going to the gym because we pay for it, and I never really used it.
I know Brandon went to the gym back in college.
Oh yeah, that's the way.
I remember this guy was a gym rat too.
Oh,
Yeah, I would go, but not like dedicated.
Oh,
Like
really?
after, yeah. And I really wish, because it's just right there. And man, it was now I would be hitting the gym every day.
I see this Brandon guy back in college. He takes selfies at the gym.
Yeah, it's the
Oh my
way,
god,
dude.
he's one of those guys.
He's one of,
huh?
he was one of
Ah.
those.
Gang, gang.
God, dude.
What do you mean, God? What is that supposed to mean?
He'd be like, today's leg days, boys.
Today's leg day, boys.
I'm
We're
kidding.
gonna have some thunder dives. That was the way, dude.
Yeah, so I definitely didn't like what I studied, and I wish I didn't go into art. I wish I went into something more practical. So,
Did you guys met friends in college and then like, I don't know, maybe like somewhere down the road you guys weren't talking to each other anymore?
That's a lot of people, dude.
But then you can't really consider them as friends, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
true.
people come and go, and
Yeah, I noticed that
it's-
too.
yeah,
Back in
it's just
college.
not like a long-term friend or whatever.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
So you guys
it's like
are
if you
cool.
don't, if you guys are cool, but you don't really get like close and talk about deep shit, you know?
Yeah. It's just like, coworkers if you worked part-time, or classmates or project classmates and all that. You guys have your social, but eventually people fall apart. That's just how it is.
You guys ever had any like dramas back in college?
Not me, dude.
Oh shit. Yeah, I had some drama.
Me personally, I didn't really have any dramas with anyone, but I felt like I had a lot of like mental stuff going on.
Oh, really?
Oh dude,
Yeah.
me too. Like
Oh, me too.
I was so down because I did computer science for like 2 years, and I was so down because I just couldn't figure out the projects. It's just so hard. I would used to spend like hours and hours in the library trying to make it work, and I also have people helping me, which sucks because I don't want to rely on people. And I just feel stupid and like I can't do it and all that. And yeah, I there were moments where I was like really broken down, and that's when it's like, oh, I gotta get out of here, dude. Yeah. But I definitely also experienced some like relationship dramas and stuff.
Yeah, I don't really have drama, just mental. From not really interacting with people. I'm just like,
What-
oh, okay.
What are some of the good stuff that happened in college that you're grateful for?
I met some people that I still talk to today, and they're really good friends. Ming knows, like Audrey.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, good friend.
Oh yeah. I like Audrey.
Audrey's my
I think
good
I think I
friend.
met her once.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you have met her. I think like once or twice. One time in
Yeah.
Porter,
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
and then and another time at
She's-
Zed. San Jose.
She's very chill.
Yep, that's
girl.
what you've been saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I talk about her all the time because she's like one of my good friends, best friends.
Dude,
Cool, maybe-
she's a beast at drinking, man.
Maybe you could
Oh,
have her
yeah.
on the podcast sometime.
Oh, maybe I should ask her.
Yeah.
She always picks on me though.
It's all good. That's change of pace, How about you, Ming? Anything that you're grateful for?
I have to say, college allowed me to have like a great range of freedom that I don't experience back at home. I do discover a lot about myself, I'd say. The problem is that I was alone, or I felt like I was alone. I mean, I have friends. I have a lot of friends back in college.
So you kind of like went on a quest to discover yourself.
God, why are you making it sound so weird, dude?
See Simon, dude. He's been playing with Simon. But anyway, I'd say college is great to discover oneself.
True.
That's
I
right.
feel like I'm not at that point yet. I'm still trying to discover who I am.
But not in terms of like what I want to do for my life, but like I found out like my likes and dislikes on some
True.
stuff, like
I feel
in
like
terms of like habits, food,
I feel like that
Wars.
tends to happen throughout life, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just learn as you go along. You make mistakes, but I understand what you're talking about. You just gain that extra independence, and you just have to work with it. You know, you just have to figure it out. I'm really happy that I did Taekwondo and learned Japanese, and I got to study abroad for like a quarter in Japan. So I was really glad that I pushed myself to do all those things to gain like extra experiences and skills along the way. I'm really proud of that. I
Did you like that study abroad?
Oh yeah, overall I loved it. I did a lot, I would say, and met people, took Japanese classes and just be immersed in their culture. So I'm really glad I got to do it.
Yeah, man. When you came back, you're like, man, this ramen doesn't taste as good as Japan, and it's more expensive. I was like, oh man, this guy.
Dude,
Man.
yeah, I'm kind of like a critic now on good ramen and shit.
Hey, we're gonna ever have a trip
US.
to go to Japan, Alex.
Yeah, if we ever go to Japan, I mean, I could still kind of get us around, I would say. I probably need to brush up on my skills.
Dude, I feel like if we go to Japan, I'll probably invite so many people.
Oh,
Actually, kind of same.
shit.
because I met so many people through streaming. And then I'm like, hey, we're gonna meet in real life.
Yeah, I need to brush up on my Japanese for sure. There's a lot of things we got to do. But anyways, have you guys ever failed a class?
Almost. Very close.
You never
Very
failed a
close.
class before?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah, never.
Whoa.
Nice, dude. How about
Never.
you, Ming? I'm assuming
I
you
failed. Yeah, I failed quite a bit. Disappointment as well. I
You know
was
that,
like, oh,
dude,
man.
dude, guys, you know the funny part? The closest I was to failing a class, I got a legit F on my midterm. And then on the final, it counted for a lot more, so I just aced it.
Dude,
Dude, that's what's
I
up.
failed a class. It was so bad. My first year, first quarter, I got an F.
What?
So yeah, it goes back to the whole like being complacent and like not trying hard, thinking that I made it and whatever, but that's not the case. High school is nothing, college is the real deal. And it was like a gaming class and we had to write a paper and all that. I was doing pretty fine throughout my midterms and assignments, B's, A's, that. And we have to do a paper. It was my first time writing a college paper, and I don't know what was wrong with me. I would not I would skip office hours. I would skip like TA classes when they were going over our paper, and when I turned it in, it was garbage. Obviously, when I went in to do my final, it was garbage. I kind of basically failed that, so I got an F, and that dropped my GPA, or not dropped, but it started me out very low, academic probation right off the start. So I had to climb back up throughout the quarters. It was just a mess, dude, and I got my ass beat too.
You got wait, like literally?
Yeah, because my mom, I deserved it because my mom was like, hey, man, like going to college, you get this independence, but you still got to keep up with your studies, all right? And then I'm just like, all right, whatever, mom. And got my report card, got an F. My GPA was like 2 point something right off the bat. It was so bad. Or like 1 point something even, because I only took 3 classes. Yeah, I got my ass beat. And dude, it's not funny, dude. It was
Jesus
so bad, bro.
Christ.
Like,
I don't know, man. Every time you say your ass beat, it's
dude, I got my ass beat. It was bad.
We can
dude.
laugh
Like,
about it now, but
it was just,
I know it's not funny, but
it was terrifying, dude. I was like,
I know the active is not funny, but just you.
no,
saying
yeah,
your
I
ass
understand
beat
it.
is
It's just
not-
like, it's kind of traumatizing. That's how I see
yeah.
it, I guess. It was because I was just so down, not in a good mindset and headspace, and just like kind of giving up on everything in a sense. I was just
I
like,
felt like that's what happened to Kelvin too. He was on academic probation for like years.
yeah, he was. I know Lawrence was as well. It
I
was
know because
just,
Kelvin he played a lot of games too.
yeah, that's one thing. We played a lot of games and it was just trash, bro. Like, we had fun, but it didn't do us any good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree. I felt like I should have played less games. But back to failing class. Yeah, I have failed a few classes before. One of the classes that I failed the first time was DFQ. I know that's the one Kelvin failed too.
Which one?
DFQ, differential equations.
Oh, differential. Oh, I took that. That wasn't too
Yeah.
bad.
No, that was terrible for me.
Was it terrible for you?
Yeah, I have like a really bad professor.
Oh.
So I failed the first time, and then I took it the second time. And then during the second time, somehow I don't even know. I failed the midterms for some reason. Or they were like borderline failing. And then I thought, as long as I passed the final and whatnot, and I didn't pass the final, so I failed it second time.
Hmm.
I had to take it a third time.
Yeah, I remember there was a point in time where it was kind of bad for Kelvin, where he kind of just gave up on a course. He just stopped going.
Yeah, he just kept playing games. That's what I
Same with
remember.
Lawrence. I think three of us was just not doing the right thing and not having our priorities straight. But I was still really proud of all of us that we got through it.
I felt like
it's not a joke. Like
it's
Yeah.
not. No, I felt like your guys' environment, because one person is saying like, like fuck everything, we should just do whatever, right? And then another person, it reinforces their mentality basically. Like, they shouldn't try
like-
so hard.
like
Kinda like
we're-
conformity,
We're
dude.
not really like it's all of only us to blame. Like it was
Yeah, I know.
the environment in our apartment wasn't in a sense like super great, and we were really distracted with gaming and just all that.
Keep going.
No, I'm just saying like it definitely fed off each other and influenced each other, especially when you live with each other. But shit got real, academic probations, and you might not get financial aid, so we got to pick up our slack ourselves, and I guess we graduated. It is what it is.
There was this one semester where I thought I wouldn't get financial aid because some of the classes I couldn't get in because it was at full capacity. So I was trying really hard to try and get in the class. The financial aid will roll over and pay it. I don't know. I was just really anxious. I felt like college was like a roller coaster.
Dude, it's definitely a roller coaster. With
I feel like
good,
during
bad.
college, I got so much anxiety.
Yeah, same.
It was bad, dude.
Especially, dude, when like testing came along, like midterms and finals, dude, that gave me so much
Dude, I
anxiety.
got
Dude.
so anxious about like little things too.
Dude, bro. I touched on having anxiety. We all have it, but I got to the point where my stomach will make really, really loud noises. Like I will gas the fuck up. So
Oh my god.
yeah. I either that or I have to pee really bad. And
Really?
yeah, so in order for me to get comfortable, I will always try to find the back seat in the very end.
Yeah.
Like that makes me feel comfortable. I can never sit in the middle of a lecture hall or in the classroom with people surrounding me. And there's this one time where I went to take a final and I was so nervous and so anxious. I went in a little late, so the seats were already kind of capped out, and I had to just find a seat, and it was like in the middle. And dude, I was so anxious. Like I was getting cold sweats. I couldn't think. I hate the silence as well with that many people in the room. And my stomach was just making loud ass noises, bro. It was so
That sounds so funny, bro.
it was so
Dude, I
embarrassing,
can
dude.
imagine. I can imagine.
'Cause-
Yeah. It's
Oh
so
my
funny.
god, because it was like lecture hall full, hundreds of people, hella quiet.
Man, if I was next to you, I'd be like, "Hey, you hungry, bro?"
Bruh, like it wasn't hunger, it was just me being gassy because of my anxiety. It was that bad.
Dude, sometimes I feel like that would be me too, but it's just like I had to some
Dude,
gas,
yeah,
and then I
there
just
were
had to fart.
Yeah,
I
there were a
farted
couple
pretty loud.
times. Yeah, there were a couple times where I had to leave class early because it was just so bad. I couldn't be in there. Like
Oh,
I had to skip class. I was like, I got up and left a couple times, and the professor's like, "What the fuck?" But yeah. Well, speaking of the classroom anxiety, social anxiety, or just stress, it's bad, dude.
No, I feel.
Yeah,
I felt
God.
like it got pretty bad during college. I guess one of the reason why is because the class sizes are a lot bigger than they used to be. So it felt like there's like more eyes around. You know what I mean?
yeah, true.
Dude, and I freaking hate seminars, dude.
Is it the one
Freaking-
with the 30 people in class?
Yeah, like a classroom setting.
Yeah,
with,
yeah, yeah.
You mean, like,
30 or less,
discussions?
and then you have to discuss. I freaking hate those too. I always get super anxious as well going into those classes. I will like hate my day. I'll be like, oh, it's okay. It's today's Tuesday. Let's see.
I
how
always
this
like,
cla-"
dude, like when I was in those classes, I would be like, Oh, please don't call me,
Dude,
professor.
exactly.
Please
I
don't
hate
call
when
me.
they- I hate when they call
I
on
don't
me,
want to
dude.
answer this
The
question.
fucking professor calls you because he sees you that you're nervous and you're avoiding eye contact. He'll be like, "All right, let's pick on this guy." Dude,
Yeah,
I
it's
used to
true.
get. I hate those professors. It's like, dude, just call on other students that wants to answer it. Just let me take notes alone,
Like,
dude.
dude,
Like,
just chill out, bruh.
why do you want me to?
I don't need this in my life. All
God,
right, I don't
I
want to be
know,
calling
right?
on.
Like crap, dude. Like your class is always hella stressful, man. I can't even learn anything.
That's how I felt in physio class. Our professor, how he teaches is by having the students teach themselves. And they're like, okay, tell me what do you guys know about like the eyes and your eyeballs and stuff like that. And then like people just say stuff and he just calls on you. And I was like, oh man.
Dude,
It's like,
I
please
hate
don't
that.
call on me, for me. And I was like, I don't know. And then he was like, you do know.
It's just so bad.
True.
We got through it, guys.
We did it.
We got through all
got
the
through it.
presentations, all the projects that we had to do, all the
Oh
paper.
my god, don't even remind me about presentations.
Oh my
man.
god, dude.
I think presentations prep me for better like speaking in public though. Like
Not me.
Yeah, I mean presentations are always bad when you're prepping for it, but once you get up there, it should
You
be
get so
pretty
nervous.
okay. Yeah, you get so nervous before, like when you go into class and you know it's presentation day and you know it's your turn, you're just like hella nervous waiting.
You know what I hate? I hate when you have presentations and then you have the freaking professor question period afterwards.
You mean
yeah.
the class and professor?
Yeah, they're
And then-
like,
And then there's like some students who are like really try hard and they try to like make you sound wrong or dumb.
yeah,
Dude,
and I hate it when you have the questions where it's like, oh, I don't know the answer, so I'm just gonna say I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
eventually they'll push you until you say you don't know. That's how it is.
And you guys got any like takeaways for people, for
Yeah,
listeners
so-
right now, for each of
So
us?
so right now, I know it's kind of different because of the pandemic. Everyone's taking classes, or most people are taking classes online, and they might not experience the same stuff as we do. Especially, there are some high school students aren't even planning to go to college because of the pandemic.
I heard they don't even have to go through SAT.
That's
Yeah,
BS.
Yeah, this round, like my cousin, she's applying. She doesn't need to do SATs
What?
because of COVID.
Man,
They say
wait,
it's optional. They can opt out on the.
you
on the-
remember, dude? You remember when SAT used to have an essay portion and we did it?
Yeah, I mean, don't they still have essay?
I don't think they took it out. I
said-
thought.
No, they still
took
have
out
it.
a portion for sure, but I think they still have the essay.
Oh,
They
I
still have
think.
the essay, but it's optional.
All right, man, go ahead. What's your advice for these college students?
for
or
these
upcoming-
young whippersnappers, you know.
Yeah.
I would say if you are taking, I don't know, I guess a semester or a year off before continuing your education, I feel you can use that time to discover yourself and just like relax, really. College is a lot of work, especially full-time students.
Yeah, well, I would say try not to relax too much. Try not to get too complacent.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be like me.
Just don't
How about you,
be
Brandon?
don't be lazy about
Yeah.
it.
How about you, Brandon?
How
You got
about me?
any advice for people?
Just be very when you do go to college. Instead of thinking about academically, like you need to get A's and stuff. Try to be more career oriented
Mm-hmm.
for the future. Like
For
try to pursue internships when you're like at least year 2 of
Oh yeah,
college.
that's very important. Yep.
Yeah, because like
internships. Yep,
once you turn year 3 or year 4, it's too late to look for internship
for sure.
because you don't have the experience that they really want or they're really gonna like want to like develop you. But yeah, that's my advice.
Great advice for me. Be social. Don't take it for granted. Don't play so many games.
Yeah, you
But
can play
yeah,
games whenever you want. I mean,
Yeah, but don't just keep playing games. There's other things out there for you. But
because once college is over, you can't go back to college.
yeah,
kind of.
and kind of just going off Brandon's, just like be career oriented, but also like if you try different things like major wise as well, see what you like, see what you don't like, do your research. I did it too late. I stuck with a major for too long that I don't like, and transitioning out from that, it was really hard, and that's why I took another year because I need to catch up on a lot of courses. So just
I guess like for That I guess like for your first year, you should discover what you want to
Yeah,
do.
discover what you want, and when you have your mindset on it, just put your work into it. I mean, you could still go play, go party, study hard, play hard, right? But yeah, you want to make sure you get that grade consistent, because you don't want to be on academic probation, because that is a
Yeah.
lot of stress on you as a student, and you won't be able to enjoy other stuff. Yeah, just go meet a bunch of people, go to the gym,
Get swole.
get swole, take
Just
selfies.
socialize.
I don't know. So join clubs, study abroad if you can.
Change
it's-
yourself.
It's great experience. Yeah, change yourself. Don't
Change yourself. Don't be
go
comfortable.
in there. Yeah, don't go in there reverting back to your old ways, your old habits. Get in there, be confident, meet new people,
Be comfortable being uncomfortable.
hit up some girls or whatever. And
This guy,
just,
I
like,
feel like that's something you would do.
dude, hey, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wish I did more in that aspect as well. Even though I got into a relationship my sophomore year, went through
I
my
think
college. It was
think-
great, but
I would have liked to do that more too.
yeah, it was just
But I feel like we could get in that another time too.
yeah. So, but ultimately, don't regret, because you're gonna learn from your experiences, and we are how we are because of our experiences. I am the way I am right now because of my past experiences. We all are. So thank you guys for listening to this week's episode of the Gooncast. We talked about colleges and our experiences and what you guys could take away from it. Again, we'll have more episodes like these, and we're going to talk about college again, possibly bringing in a new guest. Always thank you guys for listening, tuning in, supporting us. Yeah, and see you guys.
Bye.
Peace out, man.
Peace.